San Donatino, Chianti. People that came to our tasting, they know that we often make jokes about Chianti. Chianti and Prosecco, we call it the chicken McNuggets of wines, in the sense that it's been overproduced. The region is too vast, it's 65, 70 kilometers. There is no control in quality. We're talking about more than 500 winemakers. I don't say more than 20, 25. Il Palazzino is one of my favorite. We did it. We shipped last year. And San Donatino, it has always been under my attention. And I have to say that in the last 3, 4 years, the wine is starting to find its great way. The guy is incredible. The family is incredible. We passed one of the most incredible hyper Tuscan experience, like what I call it, La Tuscane Formidable instead of Super Tuscan. I wrote an article about it. I will send it to you soon, because Matteo, he's the son of Lou Ferré. Lou Ferré is a famous chansonnier from France. A chansonnier was a singer. He was a poet and a singer, a really famous one. He was like the Frank Sinatra of France, I would say. Kind of an anarchist, a bit of a pessimist. His stories and his lyrics are always like life has no meaning, who cares. Actually, he wrote really sad songs, and it was kind of a contrast because the place is incredibly beautiful. So, and Matteo had this like sunny and dark side, I would say, both. You can feel it. There is a beautiful video that I made, and he is speaking in front of the fermentation flask. There are all this steam coming out like from the fermentation flask, and this face that looks like chainsaw machine massacre, like it looks like a horror movie in a way. And his eyes are so blue, and his skin, there was something scary in his approach to the wine, but there is something so, it's, you feel that Chianti is in his vein. uh, I'm talking about literally. You can feel it, from the color of his skin, from the way he speaks, that he has an incredible attachment to his vines and the wine he's making. And he has been lucky enough to work with Giulio Gambelli. It has been mentioned in the video, but it's really fast. So if you want to understand, Giulio Gambelli is the sacred graal of Sangiovese. He was a prophet, a genius. Now, I remember a story about Giulio. He was in Montevertine, and he was tasting some barrels, and then a guy came with a glass of wine coming from one of the barrels of Montevertine, and he said, "This is barrel number 3 on upper left," and so on. So he was able to recognize not just the wine, where it was coming from, of course the one he made, but which kind of barrel was coming from. And he's the guy that helped him, because he said that your vineyard from the San Donatino vineyard, the Poggio Mori, is a vineyard that's 60 years old. And he said, "I love this vineyard. I'm going to help you for free," because Matteo didn't really know how to make the wine. I'm talking about 15 years ago. Giulio Gambelli passed away 7, 8 years ago, more than, no, 20 years ago, I think. And vineyards are beautiful. The environment is incredible. You can see in the video a bit. And now the characteristic of the Chianti is to be, I call the Chianti the old nasty man, in the sense that it's a great variety Sangiovese in a region that tend to have a bit of a darkness. This is the opposite of a Merlot. So if you like Zinfandel, if you like Merlot, you're gonna hate this wine. But please give this wine an opportunity to re-educate your palate and get rid of all that potato couch style wine, couch potato wine in there, just sitting comfortably and fat on your palate without moving, and stay there like in a dull phase watching stupid Netflix TV series. A wine have to be vibrant, have to somehow provoke a bit your palate. On the nose you have this so neat and precise licorice and violet flavor of Sangiovese. It's so Sangiovese, this wine. If you smell like a jammy, oaky, smoky flavor, that's not Sangiovese. That's Sangiovese that has been corrupted with some stupid Merlot and Cabernet. This is a wine that goes with some dark meat salami, like the Cinta Senese. If you don't have Cinta Senese, which is a black pork from Tuscany, you can have with this grilled pork. Like pork ribs, is that what you call? Pork chops. Le costolette, what is that?
The ribs.
The ribs. If you are vegetarian, I have no clue.
Something heavy, cheesy.
Some cheese, of course. If you're a vegan,
Yeah, but like a cheese, not casserole.
Buono,
the
molto
cheese.
molto molto traditional.
Some wood?
Yeah. Can you stop it?